Kumasi Online TV, Friends of Ken TV, Enathik TV, Ashafonyina, Akwaba Shonko, and from Bra Showdown, Jumidi, Sumidi, and Nanaya Sewana, the Ekosu, my Ghana, and a Nede Showdown, Jumidi, so my betina Fidim Hanumsia. Maybe pense, Bimu, maybe Tuja, Eddie Aman Wana was safe, Fatasia, Tujani B, Edema Womo, Sasso, and Ja, one and sure, woman, the woman in Papa. Na so my woman dwensa de papa ne de nya de a wo mo be yeda no wo mi nyina no matina fidiem hanum se yende no wo bia ebegye ne de ene ne de kan a wo hwe showdown jimedia mema wate ase se strictly politics and a social story kakra bia na tututu obi akohwe wo bebi akwanhia bi esi wo bebi bibi esi wo bebi ye hu kakra na eja ya betina hanum se ne de nyina no aka politics no ho na ye de asom emre n'anim no ade achese NPP communication team members and NDC communication team member wo nyina no ebeba be ka me ho e wo fidie hanum se na NDC ba ben mu 6 months mu ni ekeka ko ne 7th month ade ekosho e wo sa so e na sabre NPP amanyokuo ne se de atete apra pansan no de ekoso wo honum no ye ne wo mo atwetwe ho enkomo na eja wo mo so atuja ni binti se ne de kan ya trust me se ade a wonu ho kura se de obi so beka de obi antumi nka de obi wo hono a wono de ode bekwa akofa mfikirechi ni ade de bi na ya sewa de metena sese ya metuja ne de manipa ne direct hano ye mbe ye na sebi ne ye pa cho de bi se de asem ne tie no sa pepepe na ye beka NPP for de wo mu ji wo mo ho ankasa mo amodi ho adanse se me de metena fidie mo hanum se ya minka obi an ho asem kra na enye NPP party ne san se party no kane na ye nyina no ye doni ye nyina no ye wa kuma pa edema party ne nso ne party na manipa bebre na ensesi fom ti sedi empenifo bi wo hono ma wo mu hu kwan a wo mu befa so mu be build party no matena fidiem hanum se ne de me beboa ni atoato adwen ni atuja ede ama wo mu hu ni se backbenchers ye na ye tiehie ne ya sheda pa ni ya ka ya no atum ni ye ja wo mu se wo mu nye de wo mu pe eno ne nkira se ye de party na che wo mu debi ye nyina no ye wo party ne mu ni nti de ekobo ne bia no ye be senya no na ya ka ama wo mu nyina no ewu mimi tuja wa hanum se no na wo su wu tuja ede for comment section na se ede mame ye meka video mebo ni ade o nipa pesa o fire ni bia peti fegu hono mame emre eko nanim na yade amagibre na mo comment ebeba nyina no metu mebo na makenkan ni nyina no ede amamu saso na hana ATP what the newspaper review no ebeba besom ye ba before asa na abushia me sha ase se metuja no o wa hanum si abema na kwa ba mamentiti de na me ba beka ni bi hum emfa enkyere mo mani tuase abronye DC. For some time now, was who ama Kennedy or Agyapong enya na sumdwe. Kennedy nkasa ye no bi be kasa kwa no de aba be she Kennedy. Sabe ya me no kasa de Kennedy e de powerful response pa na e de ama no saso na abronye DC na nkasa mu sisi ane de was who obi enjai MPP amanyokuo ne mfamma no party ne sisi ane de wo fa de esi ne na so watutu je bi abushia meso metu bi e de ama no saso na ye nuanom nkremofue wo si ye nua be ma bi akwa bi achese wo mo dwe ho a wo mo ntiase enu ntiri wo mo mpene ma MPP amanyoko no wo mo nya wo mo sumdwe me pa cho bebre na so akosho we ya ho ntete ho keke nti me hyase se me tuja na wa weni tua bebi a me hyase edi free ende nka bo ehwe de ECG fo mo nya steady wo krom ha ECG for monye steady papa wo kroma mo aye hyase se ye stream no mo bedi one dance se na eja ne ye toma ne kwa ye nya bo ECG for chem so anu am se cash and ye beje light mo beje light ne so aye so ya bo ye ho dada sabre ya me no mo kase plant na ya so aye di ye adwuma den na ekoso sa no mo nchi steady wo krom ha o si enche 24-hour economy ye be shasi on the 1st of July ya na mi bisa se sa shuba we ye dey ko 24-hour economy na ewie bo a enti se ekura na mudum light ene na anadwo 8 anadwo 9 de dem pa na be ko hwe wo krom ha munye steady na nya de a ye ba be hwehwe sa ne ma no so mate de meka na se ATP bibi abakode
yes wadom na nso e
oba de na daro ma me nso me hu ye papa easy before era nka ya ma medwa like akra
aban papa ba
wo aban hu
aban papa
na aban papa ba nso mu sole anopa wi na adwena mu dum light sa denko
I say the Ghana for dom kokromoti kwato aba de ma wo no say bi mo ye kwato aba ne ye bi muto mo yonko won ne che wa de kan asem say one day say krofo yi de tie bi adum so bebo but omo so omo ntrefu ene baaye amokoto aba ntana eye normal ye nyina ye ti kromu ase
efie na say me tutu je bi wa hanoma me kodru fie no na che say wo mo dum light den na kosa Saturday ne nso the same thing eno ada sokura mo sa shu dum light yes sira mo papa se si anitimemufo ye ni abidie o ye ni abedian kasa ye mbema mo fa mu dum so no e fa metete ebe kwakwa wie chie sokura no be sa akoto light no kura no wonse hu so e na auto light 200 cedis acha ye 1 week na asa muso sole na send ye dum so se dum so no so aba mo fa timetable mfa maye e sa se fie na the same thing na mo ye nyanya mo ho time mo nchi steady e wo kroma na ATP
na ya se wa
menya ni tie se ye se nkrofo bi to akadwa
ai ekromu ase de esi ano omo ano omo se ye ton PK ene di nya ye no eye FBI fo abepie mu Ghana hase ye titiri ne nklamantem ye se ye cheche scam message fidi agro enti kofi boat kura ya che no
esi a minim na ba kwase mo minim ni ga bi
sawo ho esi a so de ye shatawale asene ho ya bo munene ade ena apia diamond ono so se ye hwehwe ya Ahyamudi diamond apia
o se hwehwe
Ahyamudi
the richest lady in the world
yeah
nipo tumi ties cashier stone boy ni na suku
omo ntia sienti na ye se ja
omo ye investigation so ono kwa do oni Ghana wo bi memu e bia na eja ejuma kakaka oye wo na
na obi ka se wo diamond apia wo ka se e be hwehwe wudi because wo niema wo ye no kroma se kura na enwanwa
wona ne squad ni nyina wo se hwehwe
Tracy Boachi mu nyina because enwanwa papa no so on line no
papa na nkasa mu no so kura wo se ye hwehwe mi sa papa no so because ne niema ekeko e bi to bi gira wo na so ba ka wo ma case ka wo no mo dia tofie enne ya wo ne bo panu nyina was ye hwehwe wo mu nzem
enche ne adru eya Ibrahim Mahama so no se hwe ni di
baby a ATP keka kwedi anu ohia nkasa
na ya se wa ye gide wo kroma ye behwe oh but enye easy yeah enye easy
oh okay ATP ene mami di kan tuja na eja me ba wo bom nchiremu emu odi ankasa
okay
ebusu ayen hyase ye kodi ansam ne de mabade bede obia beje ne de enne de ntine me kodi mami fa Kennedy ohene Japan hyase. For some time now, Kennedy Ohene Japan has been in the news. He has been trending from Thank You to Womube PMU Ashanti region. Wamo sheja ma kontifwe. Womube bo obi be praba kon Kennedy train hudi free Thank You to animu. Since then, yantina no kasebia biom. Kosi se Asante Mamponda sibro sebo zoto shumienu. Ni doti ye no Kennedy be PMU onom. Wane MP ne constituency chairman ne jese enkrofo ekeka hu nyina akohie mu delegate kohie mu a wokoto bombe se mayefa ba omi amba biom na ba omi ase na we ko 3 times na kufuo ko se na nado ko se na nyina no ye nya de ebeboa wo beka ye no so amafo be show mu okrom hanum se twabo na yante Kennedy hu bia biom. Because recently, ba se Kennedy Ohene Japan, edi na woda, na ne birthday no kura wodi ye no so no, ensem bebre na bobo ba ye, amafo a womo dan ni ade nyina no che no so, wonje na onfanye campaign house nde oja omukodomu no omoba no metena sia wodi ni fie ni ade nyina no man I think say no ye Western North former minister MPP aban no eja wode ne dan ni ade nyina de ma Kennedy beka sa ye ne birthday time beka so sisi ane de asumdwe ene wo mo hwehwe ene ade from them no obi a wo free Kennedy camp bi obeba abonte beba beka bibibia ne ye de hye Kennedy na so Kennedy enrada ena say birthday ni de wedi na de aka ene say obeto party na party ni mu no na woto nsa de frɛ mpanifo MPP for baby yi sika mu nyina no wo mu di mu ntintima wo mu nyina be hia ye wo mu didi ye wo mu no mensa no awode nsɛm mi tudwa na Kennedy ba be kan nsɛm mi sɛ sɛdeɛ na kane no wo mu ta aka sɛ Kennedy ohine Japan de na koma ha no wono de ne bufu ntem one day and check crowd no wa two bomb benen nam wiem say hu o na pete nan dia one party for no di wo mo atem ne ade was say say de na kane no amafu bi tumi ba bonto no ma be kasa na mekuku gina so gidigidi na mani abede na mabare ma betutu bia ma omo no me Kennedy ohire Japan sune sa de de minya biom and sembie no hono ma wo bi beba be kade afa me Kennedy ohine Japan ho a meba be hwohwo ne hwibiom osisisi ano wehu eye MPP for na bi wo ma no aduro esan se wo mu hu ni se wono Kennedy yobi anakoma ha no wono Kennedy yobi anibufu ntem wono Kennedy yobi oni ahobrase inti the moment wo bi beba bonte beba be so ne hwo pe ana obi beba be ka bibi dia fa ne ho pe na ndie nakoma no se ehuru popopopo ani se ehuru po so sisi ade Sadia no we jai oba be ka se Kennedy ekunipa bra be ka se Kennedy muade bra be ka se Kennedy nye serious bra wasi bibie no hono ma sabre yimpempre yi pa wono bebia wo bedui anya me aye aduma wenya 65 years bibie no hono ma obi beba be ka che ono Kennedy ohene Japan na ebebo ne hu de we wiasem nyina wate bone e ko otwiko brema ya mokagu ne so nyina waji atumu wonim se wono Kennedy wonye wonim se wono Kennedy omuade onim so ono Kennedy na no ha no onim so ono Kennedy ono pani obi a wotumi ka che special prosecutor se ne sese ngaw bibie no ebebushi ne biom intino mo amoye ne wo se ye be soso ene wo se Kennedy eni kwa so obe ye flag bearer che se ma me fo nko back kakra wo hu yenko back to 2023 me ka de be siasam so 2023 ebra na Kennedy person obeye flag bearer de ma MPP said be your best stand day 2024 as presidential candidate na nkati memfo akoto abade amano no ne campaign messages no hu na ebi wo hono ma wo tewa sudi na wotie nsem a na eba wo ni said e bi papa yi owo vision adwimbi woni tirim say resources agana fo nyina ye wo no ye betumi dia ye bibipa masa bibipa na so banfa so dia maye nipa ensema no waka nyina no ade ba ko no target papa e factories Kennedy beka se bia ye factories wo beka se bia ye factories it means say dia ma me benya agide wo Kennedy mu na me ka kire mu no because ye nya wo bia wo se wo ba as flag bearer a wo beka che Ghana for se wo ba obebie factories youth eni adwuma ye ne ade nyina no wo be pie wo bia no de obi akohihye bebi na wo bia ho atumi ahenhan no and ye shake Kennedy not even being a flag bearer yet. Kennedy now not a member of parliament. Now nekrano the companies are Kennedy ohine Japan wo bie ne nkrofo wa employ wo mo ne buhyan yasam ketwa into kasa na mitie na mse da bim said ya papa we ni sunu ne ban sifatie no si ya kase ye de Ghana ehye ne nsa obetumi aye bibi papa bi dia maye. I am not doing campaign for him but I am only stating the facts because mehu meshia mashene ne ye ne ade ene ema mekasa de bia me wasem bia meka ne sem ye hwe Ibrahim Traore 2 years awo betena so said ya mafo bona baso se ne ne ukopie mu e wo Burkina Faso ne ma papa wa ye de ama wo mu kane ne nank wo mu tu wo mu goda Canada fo nya wo mu hye US fo nya wo mu hye wo mu sakwa de kwa Switzerland na wo makwa akonane nenso Ibrahim Traore 2 years pa betena kunya so wo de ne nan si fom say debi ye ma ye resources en free Burkina Faso en kopie mu obi memu ya ye besi ye gold refinery wa ha na ya refine ye gold na ya ton na faso bi baso a ye Burkina Faso for ni yetumi enya ebusia de bia ye boy Ibrahim Traore abaso and ye more piafo be men na be ma wa ya ade ye Africa ye to the din kraba ne samrani said the African youngest president owo nimdie wanya sa akurasi abaye president ahodo aka ni nyina na wo hwe Ibrahim Traore su ne ban a enye brofo sem na man ni de betena akunya ne so enye brofo sem eye niodin metis wo bi ka bibi no kana Kennedy na Kennedy eni ede na Kennedy muadi am si da wonim Donald Trump wa wonim Donald Trump no go back to Twitter chese na obi enu honu ma no mu ade sin Donald Trump Nanswende, he was able to become a president for the United States of America, sorry. Inti day na chire say yeah for Kennedy or hine Agyapong so ono so embe Ghana for Donald Trump and say Ghana for Ibrahim Traore want to mean ye bibi papa mfamma yen. That is the biggest question I am asking. Say ye funny passa because say ye bo before fraba so a day na chire say Kennedy ni de say ye man sa kwanya no say won na metire kunya no so na won bebu o man na want to me enya sa de no Kennedy say de mo beke bia mo nka woni dede bia mo pese mo ye bia mo nye na wono ni de ne vision and so obema o man Ghana fa ne ntuma pefra eni ananu adey MPP fo ko shemu o neck meeting said no wo musi feju wo mo se ne wo musi fe ye wo mo ne yemei Kennedy say hey mo pa mo to aba na ene mo pa mo to aba ro wo kira mo pa mo to aba na yi Sunday wo no Kennedy o hine Japan empuso no say ye to afiri soro e de aba fom Kennedy say emfa ne ho ankasa ne tedua no said yes fo epagya ne mu he is ever ready to face whatever that is coming. Enye de mo ba be kire na de munye to foundation yes ye besi dai de free soro na musi na ejiri gu efiada metena ha me bisaye senti de mo kire ni nyina no wunye hu wo ba no na se bi wo hunu niema enum na wo be ma kogina so na so wo ba na ma nti wo tadua na epagya ne mu no de kofa he me bisa sa question we nyina ba Kennedy say wono de amfa ne hu chia kai ya bibi fo gwa sa grobi na mudi wo sese ne Monday ni sabre ya me ne mokase ya bosen about 258 wo sese mo bie tum kura sa mo to aba na nda wono Kennedy ohine Japan obewi ni just a vim of the vigors neni abede wenye and then you people you know Debbie Kennedy say ya amfa brofo enwini election yemfa brofo emuo man no na chese wono no wase wo be ye suku ayanu nanu ade obi ba ye ene obe resa brofo di gu Ghana fo so ekwa kire na wo di $58 million wo di etuma ho wo ba ye ene obe resa brofo be gu ye so ni ade ekwa kire no ohia ahemfofo na wo de ne nsa benkum ne ka kire wo msa wo mo sori no wo mo nchia ne sa zo no ni wiase nyina ma mpani wono na wo ba Kennedy said there be enye no ye de owa adwen ena de owa nyansa ena de owa nimdie ena de owa hasela bra wo titi memufo na se esan said de oton niema e woti APZ de oton niema wo circle ono Kennedy ohine Japan wa femu pay taxi drivers ni ade na oti wo mu su no wo mu bre na se nti so ono no wo ba nothing is shaking bibia mpuso no nti ene MP before Kennedy na se menka sa asem wo nkire mu nti no se bia wa wodwen se bia na ya ase wa no waka ne ho bia Kennedy ankasa nsem e wo hono ma mehwe se eja se video na ye ready wo mo de beto so na ye tie Kennedy wo no ankasa etu nanum to say nothing on this earth is going to shake him yentie emrance sia
Every leader this country shall come to pass. Ebize ni nyami ahihye no enipa da sani entimi nse no obi antimi nane no they will should believe in me say you can do it make me aye amagana asesa na behwe sani amonya dokra amamia I just have more confidence in me and I will never disappoint you. I see Sir Ghana ha. There was one problem. Na problem no. Enya brofo enya di solve. Enya brofo enya di solve problem no. Yede obia oye pragmatic. Obia enya buku nkoa. Obetimi smelly money. Baby esika obia wo huya. Why do I say that? And sase bebre ayewoi ye betimi edi aye adwuma ama emrante ne maba wanyi edi aye no da bia ye te ho ani yetwa ho omunim how to turn it around. If you give me opportunity, I will turn it around to change this country. Enti obia o say obekasa ashekene Agyapong abufuo na wake kansam na maso ebize yahu manu aduro omuni asembi aka ni ayapa kan se o kene Agyapong dia ni bufu entem maso na ne china obia kasa kura mabubu nua asimaso enti nyayepe any obia or ideas there's a me create employment and magana for nya biye as a private person na nya me be president so abede we sa no kro we and we obi mpese obeti ma we ya no kro enti me de enne mawodai ejina ha atumanu mutu say next time, which is 2028, I'm going to contest. And sa abaya MPP betway or two free so or two free from or two free can Agyapong will win. We are ready. Ejimo obia yamo nhwehwe no obia nya gidie say next time around no ya bayiri onwa ya dwumaden na kan Agyapong abelidi party no na melidi so a member sure say na winning general election ama MPP asa baba to power. Maybe nyame damase obia dabi ofri bae bia okwa nyame nyumani kan empo obia nkodru fie yempesa asemboni betu obia ene akase
Chamia wani masem ka wasena na wedi awashuma Kennedy ya na aka no wase mo amaye madwen se mo be hye na bufuo na bia wono Kennedy no na kwa ba bonti no be react no be di atem no be bobon osi debi sane ya mani nyina no wono Kennedy ogene Agyapong or the full stop ato ho no wedi enya koma wedi ye full stop ankasa wonye biom da mo pa mo meka de mo beka mo pa mo be di na tem mo pa mo be ye de mo be ye ono no ombe soso ne focus ene so be ba be flag bearer de ama MPP amanyokuo no na Ghana for so asade wo mkokromati ato obade ama no na 2028 wa ba be ye mampani ewo krom ha no obe ye mampani a eniema papa ewo no Kennedy ohene Agyapong ni munyina no watumi apete ediegu honom na timemufo nyina no etumi anyamfa so wone so enti enye dede bi a mo be ye ena enye nsem bi a mo beka ena ono Kennedy ohene Agyapong na be pusu na na se bebo no hu debi eyi be ma kukudrofo be mo nyire so ma sana waram dem pa na mo be ye be se pushino. He is not ready for you people. Na Kennedy ne sense mi kro ye muya ena sika akwoto bombu na sika asama wakoka ye na busua enye easy sika yo obi a ono ena ye member of parliament edema in Shayeso constituency eduya dodo na de friend na ye sika ba ni di ankasa aye 7 namwa na 7 namwa yi fitibria Kennedy chi ni ti so obe ye flag bearer edema MPP baby a Kennedy betu ni nan be ko bia sika di echiri na wo mo be pie mu wo university ATP university e wo he KSTU aha K Poly dia dodo na de friend no Kumasi Technical University wo be pie mu ho no mbi na wo ko ye ene just ka Kennedy tu ne nan ya no wetie mu ono so ka ho na the biggest debate so ewo MPP amanyokuo no mu say ya makremoni ya ba makremoni ne ba ye no wo de 38% na gya ye kwan nti yensa sombra no for 24% emfam be ma ya na say yenfa ni nsinchen na this time ni yenkofa Kristo ni mbra na Kristo ni no 2028 wo metumi nkokodei na wo ma yemra be mu eno ni the biggest debate so wo MPP ni mu I think in 2023 2024 not the same debate na so and 2025 issue asa so page ni mu na that's a kremoni asem na ye ma kremoni mebe mame fa mu ko way back NDC for the PPA MPP for na MPP for wo de Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ba ye esan se wo bia nim se eba na MPP amanyokuo ne dia ende san ya Ashanti regional na ye Eastern anye Eastern na ye Central eno nti no NDC for yi kekan ya na MPP for de wo mama kremoni mbebada no am se ende ba wo mie wo sukura ne ye hu se wo ye full kremoni o se wo ye half kremoni o se wo ye half Christian ba wo de said ye NDC foi wo musifa keka nsami edibu ya kwanwi wo de ma yemfa wo mbra ne ye do ba anya hwe kura no ebia na wo nuanom nkremofoi wo de kokomurti no ato abade ama se before wo so wo biggest mistake a wo ye no se wo mu tie NDC fo nsama wo mu ka so wo de Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia eba ba Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia na so na wo de ne ho no wo so no de MPP fo we na wo ma report no nim ho hwe was one no the akwaso APP aban ni mu no kura no ye meto na nadro ne nantena wendi nkomoda na few days kura na akase ye de kokromoti kwa akwato aba kura mutufu wa mu wono Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia la ila ila no nim ho hwe inti said ya mafoka eno ono Bawumia na nam ne so na MPP for lose election was it she he fa ne ha me na me yede na ma MPP for lose election was rem ye papa mu fa ni si ho no ma de koso yina no was woni mo hwe ne no na sika so say hey wutumi kasa asem nchire yen Guna ada kacheti memufo say when the fundamentals are weak the exchange rate will expose itself one kasa mu no ye do ba say economic measure wo be kache Ghana for so much dollar ne dia hyede mu e di ki ne dia ma IGP say IGP damper de kura be fans wo be free aba mu no na wo di ki na ma wo mo me bie dollar ne ma dollar ne di na asem ni ka adwane dada na so mo be ka ensema abushia na be to Ghana for tirim ye tirim be ye de and ye ji wo mu tu mu but 2025 kosi 2028 enya de o meji atum ne no na sika keka ne nsem ya na no koyi ne ka na sika ko ka se de wiase ni sifate no se mo de kremoni ba se kremoni ne meye flag bearer emmoa na Kristofo no wo mo mfa wo mu kokromati no ento aba mfa makremoni no asem okoka ye amafo emuni amafu si adenti na sika kwakasa asebe ne na ebuhia enu ada ne ye nne abasa ne sere chi a wo mo twe no sendi a wo fa ha no ma yes sika say ye ne wo maka ma Kennedy ohine Japan kura bi aka no to the extent say yes Kennedy ohine Japan ne epiepie sika na ama sika kwa akoto bomb ene eja yes Muslim communities ibi wo mo say wo mo mpene ma Kennedy ohine Japan entu ni nansi wo nne entu ni nansi wo kira so wo ba be ye campaign am say yeni anumi kremofo ya na ekasa asemi the same kremofo na Kennedy ohine Japan odi ni media station ma wo mo so wo mo fa meye program wo mo ntua 10 pesos simple no wo mo kikasa asemwe the same kremofo ya Kennedy ohine Japan edru so wo mo ba be yesala ende emu trate wo tubi chibe yensia no odi akwa wo mo sankrofo ya na sabe ya mene mo kase wo mo kasa die tia Kennedy ohine Japan so wo mastika ba be kasa no wan condemn no e ma ne be ye campaign ne honum na ewiase yeso obu nipa na waji receipt na sikanka samu ne kura na sem no abone so sikasi minim da seti me before time na sema me kan yempo abushia man kanisa was said the nams were did in Cremofu atem and was in Cremofu to a ban and Cremofu to me by man penny work also no a seminim po one canessa. Na in fact said the Nestica Casano na no huya me mobancasa by young Quani kind and summer seka any Kennedy or in Agyapong and Crofobie womobeshia mo ewo Kepole what the two janom nearby na yasanso abetie sisia apology cry just kadia ba say be na me shopa na Kennedy or in Agyapong ne ho beba time there we dia mesremo munyi mi emfemfiri mana se munyi Kennedy or in Agyapong emfemfiri yen take sika bra okopie mu ewo Kepole nsem odi two jano emra sisia
1.7 million they did not vote in our strongholds. So you're all students, ask yourself, what were the reasons? If it had been only the economy cuts across. So what it means is that your research students, there were certain specific risk factors in those regions. Why can't we find them and find solution to it? But other people, because people do politics in most parts of Africa because they see politics as enterprise, power, and prosperity for themselves, but not to change the lifestyle of the common Ghanaian on the street. Because they see barefooted kids on the street, they don't care. Because every year, between 106, 109,000 tertiary students complete school. Only 10% within that period of graduation gets job to do. A lot of our young beautiful ladies have resorted to prostitution. What 9 years? Some politicians do not care, so they all use lies, intimidation, blackmailing, and other things. It is only the MPP fraternity in the history of this country that has been able to implement all the proper policies for the young Ghanaian. And now we went for the elections. 5 northern regions, 4 out of the 5 regions voted against MPP. And in America, it is a fact. This is not tribal politics. Unless you are not afraid of God. Only one region, the difference was about 53,000. In my constituency, all the Zongos, all the Muslim communities voted against MPP. Look, the reason keeps on going and going. Some of them are sensitive. They don't want us to speak the truth. So I changed my mind because I think the only party that can save Ghana, sometimes we make mistakes though, is the MPP. So I was analyzing how we can win 2028 election. And most people on the streets were mentioning this gentleman name, Honorable Kennedy of Agyapong's name. This is a fact. It is a fact. And now I attended CCC. Who attends CCC here? Calvary Charismatic Center. Yes. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. Me and my pastor had problems. You remember, I nearly left my church for Pentecost. I was a Sunday school teacher for 9 years. I've been with CCC over 40 years. My pastor's friend is Otabel. So you know where he will be. This time he asked Oforikrom MP not to come and use our platform. Mama, don't let us lie to ourselves. I disagree with anybody that vote based on religion, because the Bible says good things about Muslims. I've read the Bible. They are from Abraham through Ishmael, and God told the Muslims that when Ishmael and the mother were leaving the house, that I will multiply you. Please listen. Hello, Charlie Mohage Mohano control. No, it is good that we listen, because people lie. God told Muslims that
he will let their descendants become expanded and plenty, like the seashore sand, and that he was going to reveal the hidden treasures of the land to the Muslims. God is real. Don't deceive yourself. Whether heaven or hell, there's God. And that truly, practically, all over the world, where you find Muslims a lot, we have oil. Am I lying? So who can say Muslims are not from God? But whether we like it or not, Christians hardly want to vote for a Muslim leader. It is a fact. This one, sorry, I had a problem. Some pastors had actually set up WhatsApp platform before the election. We all know. Why are we lying to ourselves? Even though I disagree with them, it was a fact. Yes, menka. At least, acknowledge a problem, but we can find solutions to them rather than saying that any problem. What will that? How can you go and see the doctor? You have problem with your knee, your head, your stomach, your soul, and you say that, oh doctor, it's only my head. Can you be cured? So even though I disagree with them, it doesn't even make sense for somebody to vote based on religion. This is what they believe in. Until we get to the time and the point that civilization will be expanded enough for people to know that religion has got nothing to do with the leadership. If I'm going to take a decision, I have to make a decision that MPP can win for us. Committee is in there. People are testing me, but it's a joke. Me say me yakra, me kwa school, me kwa discipline committee me wini. Opokuare me wini. Aha, ya de me call
Ebusiafo ensamastika editu dwano ena yetie abado inti the narrative ana said ye na ma be fontentan fidie no so no disrespecting kremofo no. I am not seeing it. I stand to be corrected. Say wo hu a obetimi dia for comment section na say because this is someone or upload the Muslims e ka che Ghana for say obi a wo begina baby aka say Muslims in free God ho bia no sa nipa ne e twantro and then the twedi ampo nyankopon kwa we shira Muslims and na wo hwe baby a Muslims fo wo bia wo hu ne say e yade a chese oyo ados wo honom it's looking as if say enkrofobia wo mo wo sa MPP party kro na mo no na ne voice na mi wo ma twetwe bi wo ma yiyi bi afiri mu no wo ma time si bi no wo ma keka bi esim just we de editor wo bo adwuma no wa ya de papa enye be na didie yi bi da bi nipa no wo twetwe de esi so se de be ya wuti ekire na wo sha na se wuti abeka se o asabi de sticker ekan na so wuti ne nsema wo kan ya o se we are in the world that ebeye day say Christians, especially here in this country, Christians do amukokromoti ebeto aba ede ama Muslim, and it is fact ye kwato aba ebusua ye hu ana ye kwato aba ye hu ana but the ade me hu ne say NPP and by Nangasa Muno, the candidates that came in representing the Muslim no sa candidates na team mufo nempe me hu Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ne videos bia na circulate a ono akasa etu nanum to say MP before the nearby because wo ye kremoni na obetumi enya vote edi efri ni nuanum kremofo ho to edi wo mo de na bent wo mo hwe na wo mo fa kokromoti ne nto aba mfa man na so there are lot of regions. I think the 5 Muslim regions ni nyina no he lost in 4 regions. He lost in 4 regions. And one more to 2 MP more dear just said, yeah, and say, one more come and Ababeka Kennedy or Agyapong. I said, yes, Sikako Kasama now walk 2 bomb baby Abushia will be a NK bida. afi dia meti ya kra yesi Kennedy na di akire Kennedy na epia piano ni ade wo de sika nkasa ba bonten wasan so abekire mu abe pachew se wo sire wo bia ye papa se won pese wo bia be kwa akoye na eja asema ema Kennedy maache akwa na maache na ochina nko aba be se Kennedy vote ro bia be ka se wono sika kra eka ho bi ena ama Kennedy ohine Japan amanfo ato anto aba mfa manto ndo sire ye papa se asem no kai na wanka ne ye ya wo munyina no emfa nche ne yente sika ne nsama wasan so editu dwa no emra sesia
de tia ni se ya nhwe ya oman we no ebitumi akofan simpie na bibi sesi nyenye no ni ho se na se na bibia ni ho na ho na de na da kesi ba bonti minia ona go kene Japan eba Kumasi Technical University na normally okwa sisi onime na eko mi pasa na onunso akasa mi kasa na onunso akasa ebi wa onabo kokuko ate ekwa onunso kasa bi onabo Alfred Obin oho onunso kasa bi nti
kokuko ate Obuasi West okay okay
onabo Abnao sasa nyina obi akasa bi sese enye nenkona mekasa na de ya na yesiwe edomanichi esi de osontakrache
enokre
na dani ko KTU na minimum enkofo obusani bi ntia ni free doctor ho because obi ani obuo kese and woma Dr. Mahmoud Bami ane pa me penasem na still stand by it honestly there has only been a shift politically but say obuo and woma no ne pa me penasem it hasn't changed. Na me experience na me say Ghana and Philanthropy have a different impression about Islam, Muslims. But Bible na any kind of it talks even well about Muslims. Now Muslims only the descendants of Ishmael Papa ni Abraham.
No correct.
And the Christopher are descendants of Isaac Papa and Abraham. Now the time Nyankopon because of home rising ne manima ne fifi Nyankopon ka say Ishmael ne ma ne enfifi no Nyankopon show no bokese e ka to nso obema enkamofo ase adore te se empoano anya na odi asase so agudie papa e sha asase ase no ene odi be chiwo ampa be bia Muslims wo bia wi so ha fa won ne ma kese ho enti obi aka bibi na impression say Muslim fi nyame a I said all this in the tape. I will send it to you. If I require food tape, so I may leave. But my tape, I'm doing my bunch and send you, bro. Now, I am of course say, if we are seeing now, Muslims hardly will want to claim you, will want to. And look at my say they will not. Muslims will want to vote for Christian leadership. And Christians will hardly like some Christians. But you know, Kasa, will hardly want to. And I say this based on data. And I'm here near Mr. Wame, of the time the same thing. And I know Ghana, the two religions are looking for dominance. Now, I disagree with those who vote on religion. And I even use the word, it doesn't even make sense to vote on religion. Messenger, bro. I was rather disabusing the minds of those who do that. And I'm a crank as I do, you see, when you be able to my son, you know, we take them. Let my son, you now, we cannot also sit there near a cafe. Oh, we are too bad and cophobia, and yes, I did, even though we may disagree, and your papa, it doesn't make sense, you know. And young to that. A solution to it because and yet dan say Rebecca say in ho promise me before God we serve. And so our
Steven Amwa aka Steka ena yetie ne nsem no it's in fact video no ewa ba monim say eja dodo akunwa ye ntena so nkente ya ne ya boni to na ndwuma hodo aka ne nyina no yetumi e de aso ba akokuma se online GH a ya de full video no ubehu ewo honom na wetie ensem a wodi tu dwa wono akasa so kura chirechire mu ose asemi wanka ne santo ndi obesere ye papa sede ye na ma be fontentan fidie no so de amafo bi keka ne ade nyina no ni nyina no eye fake sisi ano enkremofo a enne masori amo kasa de etia Kennedy ohene Japan me say enkremofo a enne meaning not all some especially those a womo ma won nsenya de a womo be pene se Kennedy ohene Japan ebeba womo constituencies aba be ye campaign no me de ade bi kiremo na me de kiremo na se mo akasa mo hwewie na still na mo be koso a take that decision na and na mo amujejireje e hwia mo yenko na yenkoshe videos ni bia Kennedy ohene Japan oya doye e de ama nkremofo ni binom emra sesia
you hear mu pa ena Nyankopon doma enia hard work ma bedu say ti afieso na se ohu nipa mobo a ena onya blessing no so mu ti me fi say enuanom kramufo me mebusuafo no half ay Muslims and half ay Christians me uncle one a waka e wo mu no enra eno wi the friend siaka yeah we know em say medru ono mo see nti me no 40 days ado ano enbeko de me no me fortunate say me di sala and me di Christmas so e ka ho o di aze te afia so na say ya mi atu ensema eye afia Muhammad yisi wo ema obia efrefre dom eba omu nyina atu nsedidi e chade ntino da bia no pesa me so menuanom Muslims fo bitimi ne omudi omu festival no na me ade e me fe e wo mu ho a da bia me de kai wo mu enuama mienu emra e charge me treason adia Muslims no ye wo police headquarters no na and can ye en grasha kese ena malam se da bia Christmas otonantwie odwan bayire bodie tomatoes ne owia ne me fe wo se until say mekum emoa no leaves no a emoa no bedi enyina no o de ka ho eba we papa if you know them very well ko uhwe kudus no the companies nyina no na take over and ashama they do very well you know nti media bibia me ye bia me yi makuma mu na me ye na me nim omo bompa yo so mame say ne am Islam say mo nko so bompa ye na me nyini nche.
Assistant Central MP Honorable Kennedy Japan, in his usual philanthropic style, has presented food items to various Muslim communities in the Greater Accra region ahead of Ramadan, which falls on Sunday, May 24, 2020. The presentation, which took place at the forecourt of Ken City Media Limited on Friday, saw Muslim leaders from various Muslim communities present. The items included 250 bags of rice and 200 bottles of cooking oil. According to Honorable Kennedy Japan, the presentation was to support the Muslim community during the Ramadan occasion.
Every Christmas, Alaji Wangana, wherever house I am, he will look for me and present me a gift. But what the Muslims do to me, the Christians don't do that. They don't. I will tell you the truth. I'm not scared of anything. It's the truth. The Muslims always appreciate what I do. So even this year, I'll be honest with you, I'm cash strapped, but I said no way. I had to go into my savings. I blocked $20,000 to buy these things for them because I really appreciate what they do and the support they've given to my company here. First, when we came here, there were thugs coming to attack us, fighting. One time over there, we're fighting with them, and since my Muslim community took charge of Ken City, I sleep soundly. No, they are very nice people. I'll be frank with you. And they've given me a name, Sheikh Osman. Sheikh Osman, they explained to me that in Islam, there was a man called Osman. Although I'm a Christian, I'm just doing what Osman in Islam did those days by showering gifts and everything to them. So
the same Kennedy on Japan ene yenu anumi nkremofo yi be se wo mo ntia se wa mastercard platform ane dia kan sembi e de egu nkremofo ho nti wo mo ma na kwanya no e ma ne emba wo mo constituency emba ye campaign no the same nkremofo yi a wo mo to Kennedy on Japan di Sheikh Usmani and the same nkremofo yi bi ene ye sade e we nyina the sacrifices a Kennedy on Japan aye e de ama yenu anumi nkremofo ene wo ma to ni nyina egu o ewiase enu ntina de bia mpanufo wakase bia wo mo ka de se wo bua nipa no wa gi receipt se wo yi obi adoye a gi receipt na daachi bi nipa na ehole a wo pagya receipt ne na ade a kire ne se me na me ye se ni de ma wo we de aka mo ma Kennedy mponka we de enyo no na kan yo ena nipa na wo ka asem ni mpo no the narrative anasa said de ete wa be fontentan fidie no so no nipa no anka ne saa na so me na meti he ni de minim se eye nkrofo bi a wo mo wo party ni mu a ena wo mo di saa ne ma wenyi na echi bada bi ya meka me si de nyankopɔ wasi ne hene no wo nipa da sani bia enu ho no mo betumi yi ne tu akunya se nyankopɔ se Kennedy o hene Japan be ba be ma mpani a wo bia enu ho no mo betumi a stop na sofu chira boso me so me hu se wo toto bomb ba ha na ATP me ba se wo di newspaper no e sha ase na wo wi a sofu aboso me so media mama no then ekoso newspapers ni
okay na ya se we na wi mama for daily guide en fama ye tiefo ni ahwefo akwaba en fama Kumasi online TV Tik TV na afin so friends of Ken TV na obepie mo ye daily guide na say Bank of Ghana ye 2014 ni mo ba ko na wasake ye 100 staffs ye so mo honom sanso na mahama sisi na appoint ye nipa 15 na omo kwa ambassadors wo other countries no e time ntinye sadan kam bodini nyina emfa emamo na oba kratafa etosom yensan so anese kwabne Japan ni foni eda ha sei kama no se MPP amanu ko munti de honhom ne kasa kira asafo no ate munti de grassroots for ne kana munya de watimi ni wakam ne de mogeke kano ko sa grassroots for ya na betima bo MPP amanu ko no etimi asaso aba power biem ane enso so ye kwabla Japan enso so ye krata enso so ebo ho amane enso e wo hase e wo daily guide na emo so na se ye OSP eni jambu na so mo to kwane de left and right efa ye kinoforiata ene SMF ye rep no so no eno so wo hase se ebo ho amane a enye fedi agone na me no kase enso so de ye FBI for abepie mo my Ghana mu ase se ye fraud boys ne se ye cheche omo a enye fedi agone copy mo social media se eno krenti no shatawale eti hu ni so a enye fedi agrente ne daily guide ebo ho amane enso enonom na me fon kwa the Ghanaian publisher na be pie mo the Ghanaian publisher so a na se Dr. Baomi Akratafe toso miensa ne foni eda ha sei na ye MPP amanukuo ne so de ekoso wom na wese wo ka ho asem fa ye de MPP amanukuo no emo asima divide afa na mepewe adechia mepewe o se enonya de betima boa ma MPP amanukuo no etimi akonanim wa abrabom anase betima boa ma MPP amanukuo no 2028 on betimi edi nkuma de the Ghanaian publisher ebo ho amane enso so e wo hase sanso na ye Bank of Ghana ye pania wodano wasake 100 staffs e wo ho no mo so ne the Ghanaian publisher enso so ebo ho amane enso so e wo hase na Brian Champon I see our pese delegate for koto ne so abasada be yakopon bo 2027 2028 obetimi LED ye MPP amanuku no for victory no e na wo ka se MPP amanuku nde hia ne se nkabom ne kro ye pepe ebebem se de be ya 2028 no omo betimi edinkun no de o gina so amagana fo nyina ati asese yakopon bo a wo ko entienche bia no beba bonten e da ba beto Ghana fo nyina ni se delegate fo e mon kona mon koto aba enso so enfa emano sanso na kratafa etoso mienu so eye OSP eni jambo hun tokano omo bifu no se trend yanga se no kopie mo all the social media platform na se trend wo ho no papa enye ye ne the new publisher ebo ho amane enso e wo hase Mame fanko the chronicle na be pie mo the chronicle kasafa to so mienu ne miensan so a na se Dr. Baomia ni foni ed hase e no se sa tribalism na ye too much dodo e na me ya santini adechia me ye nkremoni e na me ye muslim ne de ka o sisa ade no entimi mwa e ma party no entimi enyina ne na so enti no ensema e se ye papa ya de nyina ye Dr. Baomia so e kan e wo ye the chronicle a mo bo ho ama ye enso so ntunya bia no akomo sokọ no akenkan nyina enso kama enso so edi amaye na oba asia senso so a na se NIB eni nakpofo ene se o maka ho aboma na se ya 350 million words bi eye cocaine bi ne so monsa kan no makwaji ni nyina etwa eja edi atuma ne krata the chronicle ebo ho amane enso so e wo ha se mama fan kwa the new publisher na be pimo the new publisher so a krata fa eto so miensan so ne se galamse won sensema ese yenso science ase wo manga mu ase no so ye makọ ye galamsey site akwachi ni part 38 na ve so machine se wo ni nyina so no o ma destroy ni nyina so ne the new publisher ebo ho amanebo enso e wo hase won krata na mu so ne se James Kofi Anan ye papa ya woni ye minority leader eya no marking ekogina ye ewo ye central region no na mo ekache ne se sa doctor na eda ne din so no eye se ni manimu ya o yisa edin no edi free ni because onye doctor bia ente no kopiem o ye central region se de ekoso ewo honom so and the new publisher ebo ho amane enso ewo hase mama fa kwa the custodian na be piem the custodian so a eye koka enche bia ono o gina se eye Asante region Asante regional chairman and I want to a party supporters nyina se mumma enkabom no do no mum make sure say omobeko so support MPP amanuko se be MPP amanuko no 2028 nkunimdie ebeba party nim na afin so mumma enkabom ne kroye enkoso party nim pepepe enne krata yi ebo ho amane e wo kratafa etoso mienu sanso ena ye Dr. Baomia ni foni eda hase ya wo chemu ekase regions no and now we sorry and I'm more party be and I'm a Muslim and I'm a Christian or society and ain't me more my party no ain't me and one name ain't in a neso so that the custodian so ho amanie and so ever has says so na so we have been so and I wash shim one won't say do beti mabwa amain people man kuni 2028 on beti medin kunim no Dr. Baomia ain't nyonya the custodian kratafe to so me no when you be no can kind nyina enso kama enso so de amaye ne the custodian ebo ho amane bo ewo sankrata yi mu enso so mama fa kwa the metro lanes na be piem the metro lanes so a na 57 of MPP supporters and they say omodro mo support eda koma Dr. Baomia for Yakopon bo a 2028 said be ya 2028 no MPP amanuko no ebetimi edi nkunim ti second edo hine Agyapong no Brian Champon Dr. Yawasaya Ditumo almost say and 57% ankasa and atro support the amaye Dr. Baomia Yakopon bona so mo koto aba na kura na de tibian inshallah Dr. Baomia ene bedi nkunime ne krata yi eba ho amane e wo kratafa etoso miensa na aba kratafa etoso enkron so a na se Bank of Ghana pani a wada no ene sesia no wasi wayi amanfo adi nipa mako 100 edi free staff nim 2024 mo fa omu ni nyina na yi obu nyina de every honum sanso na kratafa toso miensan so Brian Champon ni foni da hase kama na se wo kase de hia bema MP pamanuko no amana ye nigi na se victory ebetimi de about 2028 no se watimi no wakamne de kokoso nyina no yetimi ejai edit wonom na ye ma ye ni focus wo MP pamanuko ni se de tibian 2028 no victory no eba enkasa mama fanko delegist na be pemo delegist delegist so a na se OSP eni jambo so ntokwane de don so nkrata ni nyina na se trendy wo papa enye fedi agro sanso na incoming national chairman kako koka enso ne foni eda hase na wo kire mu ekase wo ondo wo roti ede ama boache eja akon ko boache eja ko betimi ewini for national chairman tin chairman wuntumi onko pe baabi tin na de ene ochina obetimi ewini yesa national chairman na edon so delegate ebo ho amane enso so ewo ha se sanso na MPP amanikuo no race no se surveyor bi enso so ohwehwemu ehu se nyakopon ba do betimi edi nkunim ewo san delegate omunyene kwa akosa santina kwato aba no do betimi edi nkunim Dr. Baomia odoni nipa obetimi edi nkunim ene delegate enso ebo ho amane ma for the new center fan sorry so na be piem the new center so a na se Kennedy o hine Japan infoni eda hase ya se ya ehu de na ya se wa kabia kama wa hase sanso na Dr. Baomia enso so echiremu ekase sa ye Muslim ye Christian no enya de betima boa party na ma party no etimi etumpom sanso na ko kanso ne foni eda hase press conference ekoso ewo Kumasi mantem wa se we si a ono pre Asante regional chairman na wo two supporters ni nyina efose omontimi entena se na se de be ya mod support nyina ebe support MPP amaniko se be ya 2028 don MPP amaniko no ebe timedin kuntina na ya se wa mamemfa the new center efa sorry ye nkrata ni nyina so nefa de aka nyina efa to asoma ye tiefo ni ahwefo adane de nyina wo mojebre ete Kumasi online TV TV and our face of Friends of Ken TV.
Okay, ATP meda wasiye papa na Baomia ekase maye mbeye na woye kremoni ntinu oluzi na tribal politics no enya dia eboa ye enye Dr. Mahmoud Baomia kro ya na wone ye nuanum kremofo ko hia ya wo ka kire wo mo se esanse woye kremoni na MPP for de ne ba ye ntino womonto aba emfama no so wo tumi be ye mampeni ewo krom ha obe ne ma bebre na edi aboa wo mo mesire bisa se eno na wokoye ye no na eye national anthem ena na wo to na said the pledge na walk
and we dey make makase bia na the pledge na walk
ene agene sa watchini mutan ya wakoye kremoni na ne opponent eye kristoni ni de na jese ne ma bi se ne de kwa na ebe kwaso menya create ni nsemi kura sisi aso wo kase kufuo handle over de ma tamils na tamils handle over de ma JM na JM de be ma nanado na nanado sa de be ma JM back into sisi ano JM e ba be kwe one pa na JM e ba be handle over to wono na ye ready ene ye njai say oba first time ntin ma ye mfema na kufuo ko many times nanado so ko many times nti edru ne so minu ti he ya wo ye newspaper ya enam tie nam se ne wo be se mu ankasa mu no mu jejireje de beboa party de mu amhwe beboa mu no mu ankasa munye ye na ye ti ha ne de ye de hia ne se edru ye so se ye de kokromati kwa akoto aba ne ye du a de wo sefota ndo be ka asem e beto ye yakoma so no na January election ye beto aba de ama no enye de momo pena momo be kwa akohye bebi akwa akoyi na bre ye no ene ye de kokromati beto aba e de aba nti ATP
nana ya say why like the way eye kwabne Japan be ka say MPP amaniko ni tie the grassroots no ye kan because onu watena se no hu say why anhwe ya MPP amaniko ni sabe ko opposition 2028 no mo fanya afutu fa ma omo ho na omo enyewe na ya say wa men sorry na fa de aka nyina ebeto us cause o fe de ya kwaku dan kwa ye ready na say ne o ba betu bi left and right yeah.
Okay, ATP Medawasiye Papa and Chekra Honorable Opari Enoch NPP Communication Team Member and Akweku Dankwa Tain KNUST NDC Communication Team Member one also ever become home ewo fidiem hanum say neja ye de de ekwaso wo manga na ho nkomotwehwe no ya toa so ede asom before say na mebe ma ATP aye newspaper review no me catch am say osofu chirabosom metie ne nsem ye busua ne nsem a metie ye no me ne ho ya ye papa na meka no na meka bibi se se wo bua ni pa ji receipt esan se sofu chi abosom ya enede no wo tu MPP fu afo se wo mo fa Dr. Mahmoud Baomia mfambra na Kennedy ohine Japan kra de wo mo pe kra wo mo pam ni free party no esan se de wo ye no destroy party no this is the same leading person emre bi atwemu Kennedy Japan ema ne airtime ewo Ahyefem a wotena so edi preachi ye wo bi beka se bia nto obi aye wadoye na so obi aboa we no ne kire se wo ye bibi na nya menka na debi mitumi nkasa na kire abosho beka kire Ghana fo se wono na te ne political party ye freni gum nti wo gum na wote ye na kwa akosisen wo gum a wo kote ye no enipa dodo say na just ended election wo moto abade ma wo benya wo aba betena ho no aba betu obi fu ana na gum a wo kote ye wuti pani MP bia manyoku uti pipi kura wo mukura no wo mu mampeni the first president of Ghana okoye kura wo mu ntumi mbapa wo biom kura no enye wuti pani wo mu enye wuti pani wo mu na negum no to no shofu kira busuma kwati guma we hu ne nan hu nechi no wo no ne ba be ka kire MPP first wo mu mpa me Kennedy ohene Japan ne Kennedy wo ni baby akonna no enya baby ko ochina he is going to be in the party so no awaka se mama na mbe ye mampani a obetomentem wa kosise party ro ebegu yanko na yentie ensema chofu kira busom edi tu dwa no emra sisia.
Good, they should do that. The Somian sa bebona party for our winning and cross to Enfianumunshia Tadiano. If you say, and they want you and you can see about good, they should do that. The Somian sa bebona party for our winning and cross to Enfianumunshia Tadiano. If you say, and they want you and you can see about will be a copiske baby, seven Bomodna say, me to the Sicodia, Bomodna say, being an a be a free home, Namdia Smesia, but no be campaign, dear mamma. Let us say this means democracy in the papa and see if you know any juma. It you know, every for no, you know, my energy, she cry. You'll be able to be a moment here and go for be a better, the best chance, a better say, and your more year, dear, person yes, your person yes, in our boy, moment your mochi. So we say, why you jumapa, now between Nano Cotu, second Yapokobi, and Baumia Sukobi, and Omokotu Abana, so Baumiana a winner. Now, so if we say, Nipapi womb that not to Abama, a Baumiano officer Baumia, intimate moana, so be jay, but Tomaka Yapon, and Timidia, a shank phone cry, Atomidia may viable for almost a Baumia Sambra, a ye at the here, Lecasia. Omoma Baumia Sambra, a son said, or Kokunya, se forticua, Omon Presse, Ombitimania Bia, pen Nakahon, Amas or Monsieur Timina Chancy, be removed more fine. Namidie, Obi second Japan, say dear Sabri Quesenka party on Wakasaman and Sasso Jap party here. If we say, one on a bab on Tibeka say, and the MPP4, a young Quasafo, Omi Jimmy 4, on the Baka say, MPP4 what no who kwaso dwen sa party no e won na beka say MPP4 elutu Ghana fosika e de kwaku gu abrochiri e na omodie MPP4 gro ho a obebra ne party ne down onim kwa mo fa so mo win election on gro ho no pia monte obeka say ni pa we fa ne leader
Nipa say yemfane ye leader misre bisa se wugum no ana wo sofu tirabosom yetumi edu ye leader mani ye yana sometimes no hunkrofo bi wo hono ma wo mo de nyamesom na katakata wo wanim se de be ya wo mo be kansem hunu wa be fontentan fidie ne so a yetumi tutu bi enfama no ba me de bia me ka me say politics is a dirty game se wo ye nyame difo na se twedi ampo nyankopon ne nwo asra wo from head to toe na wo be ka bibi no wa me ka ne ye na samafo be gira no wo mo tutu ayampia de ma na aba na be ye na mebodua ye nyina ye be frɛ anto anya ama ne ye so ye de agiubi asema wo be kan ye bisa ho pa se so mfa so ne sɛn asema wo be kan ye eso mfa so ne sɛn ye te ye man mu ebo obi fufuro president aba so se nipa ne ni odi nipa ne ya ade ne ye nya wo bi a wo aba mu na se MPP fo wo mu di bone ne watumi abeka che Ghana fo se MPP mperifo na wie skadi akwa bi obi be mu a ye se o ye nipa cha se ye de ne ka party ne ho anya ye bra be peja Kennedy fafiri mu wo so fu kira bosom bra na be peja Kennedy ogene Japan every MPP party ni mu na fa ne ko MPP fo we mu nyina do enkrofo bi hihye we mu echi se de mu betie so mu nim se ba o mia no mo de ne ba bio ma obesanwe nti ene ye kansem se de be yegu bebegu Kennedy ogene Japan hu fi ma kwa akofa ba o mia de na ba ma kofa ba o mia ne ba wi a ya sa de ye kokomoti ya sa to abe mu oden e de ama MPP na MPP edi nkunim sa na mo pa me say ya ABRONYE mo bubo audio so na jese mani age yese mo ya mi ana mo ana mo ya mo me see 2028 candidate NDC for the nebeba no say MP before went here grassroots at 2028 obedi nkunim esan sesa wo hwe said His Excellency John Dramani Mahama was fair boy juma said there was fa airborne ne homoden na chese de ya securing 2028 o inti se man fan crofo a timemufo pa 2028 you should people should forget and nipa na amode ne beba 2028 no say NDC de neba no odi nkunim a they are targeting 2032 into 2032 should the year den ya we bedi nkunim eno ne ye den the first term 2036 obesa preso obesa ba eno so oba no obedi nkunim na say MPP amanyoko no mo betna opposition for 12 solid years into sana mo pedi a ende na mo a mo jejereje me ya meti hei bibie no hono ma mo be ye be pusum biom ene ye den ba omia na ba omia na ba omia eno ne 38% se sana mo pedi a me di twedi ampanyankopon eja mo kwan wondi manim na fa mo nko na mo koso antira ho na NDC fo wo mo adwuma enye ne ma papa emfa ma oman Ghana sabe ya me no mo ka sei de kwaku dankwa wonya ba be ka mensa e wo hanum sia be ma na kwa ba me ne ba ma bia boko de
bibia boko
kwaku ne ma go say
say bibia fine me president ibo adwuma
ai abai papa na ba MPP for dia grow bi kura no wo mu dia grow e wo mu ani so far 6 months in power. Wow, sha. Eze nyenya nkoto 2024 ba na ase wo swat ba was wa ban ba ye wa furo dia de nyina hihye abujo mu no mu discard wo krom ho wa ban ba ase we gani wetu because shit we pa me kai kanepa me say na je say na ase wo so bata ban ba ye abai papa ba
oh I say abai papa ba reflect wo baby reflect wo baby
ama we gani wait kama
personal me anga me so me gani me wait
sa bai na aba na ama wugi
personal obi aho ato no ye ho to ye ba kakra say no say intimi and say MPP for CJ 2024 na we can't just be there gradual kakra will reach there.
Okay ima we NDC nimbom but mamimbi sawo question we MP before say wo mu kwa koyi omo national executives na wo mu eyi obi obeye flag bearer dia ma MPP police station agents abani ade nyina no sabre wo mo se kane no se dia nka yetu foundation ansa ne yewia ya hwenche da ye papa ne ye dia bodan ne so se dia be ye mframa dindin bia mmɔ na nchense no entu mfiri so this time ne dia MPP for say wo mo pese wo mo ede nchense dan no wo mo pese wo mo disi soro na send there se flag bearers ne na eba be shom wo soro ho no mansa no wo ma ba betu foundation no sa ade na MPP for be so wo mo be yi flag bearer ansa no wo ma ba betu wo mo national executives ni ade to you na ya de pa na
me know okay so no can me MPP but omuna say they didn't get enough time to campaign last time in Tiana this time around almost omo yin in tem personally I feel it's too early not parties I feel it's too early because ye government for frontier and I feel say mon started from polling station you know but of course omo oni ntia omo person omo didi kan but ye no NDC no so ye hwe ni omo de ne beba but we are not afraid of whoever comes because yes so ye be kwa koyi ye de because Mahama so we this is Mahama's last nti yes be kwa koyi ye de ye date in May and I say omo kan bibia amfa ho because our president is working nti I'm sure for the rest of the year we are inkosi next year quarter and I don't think NDC there will be anything or any talk of flag bearer issue but we are not afraid we are poised we are waiting yeah trying say ombe yomo de whoever they bring yedi kan hu ba ko dada ye defeat ba ko dada nti I said the obi a okọ boxing no ye be say test nti omo feel omo fa different candidates in run and test your omo here but I know that if they bring Baumia will beat Baumia again regardless of whoever we bring because we've built na ye hu tactics ni dada with Baumia politically I'm talking on a political level ye hu Baumia we've beat Baumia na omo kase or you Muslim or you Northerner intino ono anka so the campaign say now see can say came for ye intino montoma me yes we still went to the north and then we still had almost all the constituencies in the north.
Yeah.
And you know, as for Baumia, we are not afraid. Kennedy Agyapong is, we've not witnessed seen him presidential, so we cannot tell. But and also whoever we bring.
Okay, the
Kennedy is hardworking. Nobody should tell you that Kennedy is not hardworking. Yeah. You know, we're creating employment. Why are they? Yes, but maybe we say they want an economist. They want Baumia. Say you want say Twitter idea. I'm not MPP, but sometimes all these things they bring internal conflict in the party. So MPP they should take. And right now 2 other people have joined the race. That's
Honorable say
former education minister. Yes, Abitifi Elon Musk.
Yeah.
Yes, almost I join the race no. Almost they motivate you to go. I mean, but the champion has the resources. Honestly, Oscar. He also feels he has worked and then deserves the tickets to be flag bearer. Actual race in the Kennedy about me.
But we say you will be a class crown, you will be a bone. But at the end of the day, yes, you will
DB. Actual race in Cassadi, you say about me.
Has somebody more question Jama, not one or more cover board and Cassano, one more cover in Dimi and any one question Jama, not one or more board and Cassano.
Kennedy board and
Cassano, not any champion.
No one should tell you that Baumiani Kennedy never the reason. But you know what I was saying, MPP, you know, must once you. I can't say my best answer. But must once you na you need drew and I'm some swat the same in Sudia. And then I'm not talking for Kennedy or anybody, but
yes. I
believe say Mutimiko. I think this is the worst defeat ever for the MPP. Politically, they still want to bring Baumia. We NDC will beat Baumia again.
Or say he can say it emphatically that NPP they are thinking outside the box.
Yes, they should think in the box. Basically, it is politics. We play with numbers. Yeah. The Nipa now then about 2024 into me amount numbers. What shows that anything, especially, and we were in opposition and we came with such a heavy defeat for the MPP.
Yeah.
Your opposition in Ponyo. Now yes, our power. Yes, and like we are the ruling government, so we have everything we need to defeat our opponent.
Yeah.
And I'm also that same Nipa now our government when you are 38.2 there. From a political point of view, you know, they should tell you that no. What different message is the person bringing? What different message is Baumia bringing on board?
And even, do you know the funny thing? The Baumia himself is not ready to accept he is the cause.
Yes. I mean, who said, some constituencies be, say, even on the presidential, no, on be change on parliamentary candidates. But I feel it's different. To say, Ghana, for you drew a stage where presidential doesn't affect parliamentary.
No.
Although some constituencies it is there, but to say, we've reached a stage where presidential doesn't affect parliamentary. So presidential no change candidates be on a constituency anymore. It is not you. And you wanna nipa votes cost kakra. No. The people themselves voted that MP out. Into that analysis now I saw about me doing in a certain constituency. Or train paper cry. No bobo. Are saying what I mean the best, but I feel that and grow up they have a strategy. I think Justin Kodia or the reasons why more come presidential and first. Me make us on better regional cry and I say you first because me who say regional also started a showcase even national chairman. I didn't even know that there are so many eyes on it.
I'm telling you,
it's area where I'm who John Boyd used to fly.
Yeah,
and I think chairman want to me too.
And chairman can come Buedu.
Yes, and I don't know.
Also back
and Boacheja also too. Boacheja not up a flag bearer. Not matter say up a flag bearer. Omo say chairman. Omo say on chairman. And I don't know, Kwabne Japan, so in some lately in the interviews, I don't know, say up a chairman, also up a flag bearer. But I'm sure it is chairman.
I'm flag bearer, and I'm going nipa mi yenu show. Bawumia any Kennedy, California, na di omo be shejama. But nipa tu no na ebe bobo na nkasa. Yenshe NDC amanyoko mu. 2028. Mu obi a we show say bia wono so ani je ho ana.
So far no there we've not spoken about anything. First of all, because we just came into power. And nipa there, you see who say oyonko abodre shia na wasensuesi there ho. We've seen the internal conflicts happening in the MPP. And then Osha social media pan is very brutal.
Yeah.
the attempt in Bemba, I mean General Buhari, you can see until we have to be careful and very, very strategic that but definitely it will be but has to be very, very peaceful. And after the primaries, we can all come together and campaign.
That is one thing I love about the NDC. Me witness be John Dramani Mahama Bebano. There are people that were showing interest in it. Say, "Wamso flag bearer." By the end of the day, when John Dramani Mahama became the flag bearer, when you know Ebomu, one of just say there was no much insult compared to.
And then I won't lie
NPP
to you that say one of the aside say NPP had a lackluster 4 years but one thing that was also a bonus for us was their presidential primaries. It so went on even after, even still. So I felt it was a little too early for them to talk about presidential primaries now, knowing what had happened.
Yeah.
But they said they want enough time to campaign. And we are waiting. We the NDC. We are also watching the MPP for whoever they bring.
My NDC for create candidates. No, we
strategizing.
Now who say candidates we nipa when you done about betumi beating because NDC for candidates are more than beba no. The first time. Into yemfa say ebi amoko for obi to say Siedun Ketia. Imagine comparing the Siedun Ketia to Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia.
And I won't lie to you. And on any grounds, Siedun Ketia will beat Bawumia.
Will definitely beat Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia.
Yes, because even if John Mahama hadn't been president, if you want to compare Siedun Ketia's popularity and John Mahama's popularity,
Siedun Ketia is far gone.
He's very, very popular. He has been a grassroots. He has followed the party since. Into whoever we bring, I don't know. Definitely, I'm sure. Say by next year, middle year, next this year, I don't think there will be no conversation about flag bearer. I'm sure say Akachi will be as will be a miano. Until next year, the ABI be home on betri but yeah, try MPP no money or modi. Until money or modi, and you are strategizing.
Omudi krana me ametena ha nipa na omuyi ne so onye fiti na fa me amehwa obetumi abua me ameboa na wayi nipa ni mu odu na why not say oil fiti na 17% cry you okay my MPP 2020
because 38.2 yeah be say you be
17% because they haven't learned their lesson.
You better so. You heard him say better.
Because I think that is what they want. Because Santisa, at least, the numbers and a political party. And the grassroots are telling you who we want. Obi Ohonoma, on one MPP ni, on your NDC ni, but we want qualities in someone else. Nipa wedi, or by your flag bearer with the Mikoko Motiba to about their money pan. And you people are so selfish to the extent say, Nipa na more than about you on your 38% now, or just say area poto, area ancient crime, what them are party. No, you people are still saying this is who we want. Smart ye NDC for no woman ni mienu na ehwem se mo sad ne ba mesere mo de ne ba munye Siedun Ketia ma me
oh yeah say on say yes you be call primaries into the delegates be you know
no de sami je mfi kura na mfi hwe kura ba sami je mfi kura ba bubu ba omi amfi ntie de enye news nipa bi amode
politics numbers it is a numbers game
and they have seen the numbers and they are running away from the numbers
ntie on say obia me hu say. But the difference is MPs went to meet Bawumia. MMDCs went to meet Kennedy. MMDCs is that on what grounds?
Yes.
The MPs are in parliament.
Yeah.
MMDCs are on grounds. It will study the difference.
The people want.
But according to Bawumia, or say MPs in a church or more constituencies, but well, we are also watching it. Yeah, we'll bring somebody better.
Me share ni ma so no about pawie no ke be ba be ka yensa ni manim ya but say wo se kwan so asebe nche wo be ba beduru enu ntina na eja me twetwe me nase kaka but ye rem ye enko ye first topic if Ken Oforiatta is unwell, let's deal with him on the basis of health. Professor Jampo. Ken Oforiatta. Still now, chena. He's running away from accountability. And according to Professor Jampo, what's it still now? What to actually Ghana for us to say, ne ho emfa dia. And then a baby I would done. Kwame am first one in the bed delay. I'm in delay.
He's right. Say if it is on health basis, he should be treated on health basis. But I mean, per report near there. Say ye can say health basis obia ye be friend say we are demanding accountability from the person biano nipa no so be ka say no so on health basis in as much as say oh yes yare and I think it has even happened before say the finance minister bi nipa no cry I think of wuye there is a history like in Ghana here the deputy finance minister also you have to be very careful because health is health and nimfie so ekodenim so we have to be very very careful. I think OSP should deal with him very carefully. I think they were talking cancer also. I don't know.
Prostate cancer.
Yes, prostate cancer. So they have to be very careful. I'm saying a year crab out, crab yes. It is we are yentu your boss near there.
Okay.
And it is true. Professor Jampo is not wrong. We have to be very careful and strategic in dealing with Furiata. So a health basis here, we should just allow due course and then we should wait and then you train and hobeton and sana we continue. But you train Drew baby who say you train still na oma. Then I think if persuasion fails, force must be applied because definitely the hobeton. Professor Jampo is right. We should take it slowly. But who say as a health seminar also there, then maybe we take further actions.
But who say health in seminar doors because I think it was somewhere February muhonom.
Yes, about 2 to 3 months.
Obe declare say wanted. Obe declare wanted. OSP. Obe declare wanted. So then and our reports by say he hasn't been well even before the election. So during the election na only Ghana. And they themselves brought say I think it was June 14th or so. Say June 4th say obeba be PM e my Ghana. And June 4th HM ya nta ho hwe afi de omso yenko e wo Zoom. And a special prosecutor say Zoom nso de one penny na Zoom na ya bo charges na one be PM o my Ghana na Zoom ni yekoya na say ba. And today happens to be 23rd of June 2025.
That's about 3 weeks.
Yes, and the excuses keep on going on. In as much as we understand a health matter, but at least what be finance minister there, you should be ready for accountability.
Yes.
You should be ready. You should be ever ready. Say, ukra position. Miami kulumati opoku prempe napo. Ono abe kai. Say debi ya wano die. Say odi akoni abawo hwa ni say odi akoni abawo. And because say wo nim say onfom yenti no. When they called him one opportunity. Sanka na panga sa kura mbetu nenum tu a. Trust me sanka yemu bebre na wo hono ma. Ka yenim po say yes mathematical issues be abra no ye minister for education. Na koba ka yemu bebre na anka ye idea about it. But because ono anka sa wo nim say one for me ba ku die ya yekochi ni na MPC na ahua wo mu hu yo no mkogu yo ko na ndie we are the new patriotic party ko tondom etwe Ghana fo ahuma ye gya no if the person is sick na se ono ankasa ma time so wo beba na se besin then wo maya bibi wo mu kakra. But do you think the special prosecutor ankwa no ma wo sha edwuma papa bi no wo ye no?
Me did say he the special prosecutor or any part, but once a health intino, untimi pushing the panel to the extreme. Untimi pushing the panel to the extreme. Until me assure some more money, some grace period, and I say sometimes say won't show up. See, I say you declare you want it, and if everything fails, now you're trying still won't show up. I'm sure definitely they will treat him like one to me.
Ghana for ye wo ye can say ebibiduro no mto ebibiduro yi ye wo bebere ade bi monam TV so radio stations wo mo sa prostate cancer into ono ni prostate cancer no type de benya be ye keka kwa afini still na prostate cancer.
I don't mean say Ghana has so there I don't know. Meaning say Ghana
all send
information and ye ntimi into plane and I say jet enko see obi ma mu say ye kotam naba I just say ono aba ne ache no ti oba ansa na betumi ache because untimi enko issue arrest will be my I just say bia em say o send note or so that's also another process on its own. You name say our dual citizenship so there we don't know, but ekoba say our citizenship so baby I wanna I don't know country means I'm say US or citizen for us, we can't even touch him at all. So this year train money, but until you declared wanted back then. No, na said so be drew her. And on the bar so yare. Tini will see any free wanted list. But if you who says still na we are still delaying us there. Then it be yes, I was say yeah, then it's to Interpol.
Recently, you can see Obeka was put you on red list.
Red list, yes.
And also,
and a lawyer so sad BBB say another BBB. I don't know. You said there or say another condition.
Do you think he's running away from accountability, and that's what Yari Ankasa?
At this point, I feel he's running from accountability because for health issues for about 3 months now, you should be able to show up. And then Afenyo Markin said it in Parliament. Said by June 4th you show up. Today is June 27th or 23rd, and he hasn't showed up. Definitely something is up. But this once the law is the law. Once Ghana, the law is in two sides. In as much as a law, and say you have to be accountable. No, me to me I law be so I bet you say nipane yarea. It's when the two sides balance, and sana it can work. But I'm sure, I don't know, but they should figure something out. They should figure something out.
Me personally, I feel say Agyapong, he's not doing the right thing. Me when he say Ejumanu won so. But said His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ba ye nko for pamuomo any idea exchange we shall for any idea koso no. He's so scared to say John Dramani Mahama be you free or because the press conference and the things it's becoming too much. The people are even accusing say they have caused financial loss to the state. At least you people should show working.
Oh, these are cases involving investigation, and investigation cases in
press conference.
No, we are briefing you on what is happening. Say, you are suspecting we say and I say who we. Until the way Bejina trial, and I say we are investigating this particular case. We are just briefing you or keeping you updated. Senebe gan and I say yanka shena musu beka musa twanwa say we are not doing anything.
Yanka she munye jumani you say you
we are working. No, we are working and we are keeping you updated. We are keeping you updated. But still you are teaching crowd.
See NPDC mo oral team amuti ye kwesi say.
Oral team was just to give the cases to him. That was at that time we're not in government. Oral team, ejuma no mo ye no, that's the work of the Attorney General. That is the work of the Attorney General. And oral team investigation, that was when we were in opposition. So now that we are in power, that the work oral team is to do is for the Attorney General. Until Omoyo Omejuma, then they give it to the Attorney General to process.
Okay.
So that was the work of the oral team. But we are working. Press conference now, Attorney General, I think every 1 month. It's just for briefing, just to keep Ghanaians updated.
Oh, okay. Osana wokadia. Yeah, but I still stand by my word. Say, Agyapong is not doing anything better to help the country. People who have caused financial loss to the state. Agyapong special prosecutor was one. Why ankwa no ma waye du obetumi aye nembre so anu okọ. Inti no watumi ye bibi papa bi amfa magana for nembre so ya no tam the bag efiere asoa me. No de esi ni tire so na gra wo no so wo kwale so wo kwanye no e na sabre yo mai ye hwehwe ye man pani His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Enipa bebre na de omkokromoti to obade man because wo ka kire wo mo say MPP for a woman cause financial loss to the states, no. Wabe grab a woman in a woman in no afam na kwansho, and you would jelly the bear 100 years, 50 years, 70 years, or quack with them, or before for air power, but we say Kaish, Abrantie, what is the K yet channel. Now, Zubana by a press conference, or before for Bells, oh, say, because that is what people are saying, that is what people are thinking, saying, oh, and this is for a team in the church enko baby a ebe wan se nipa no ene na mo it's in sad ye na we nipa tirimu no ene na yesere se ye mpese nkrofo ebedwen sa inti se ya to obade amamo na mababe mu dia you people should show working enye na ye investigation e bi wo hon ma ya na chedodo the evidence wo ho e kire se nipa wa cause financial loss me investigation hu ne one panya you people should hurry up and then grab anybody who has caused financial loss to the state. Next topic in the moon. It is compulsory for the NPP to come back to power, Alhaji Haruna Muhammad or say a compulsory pass MPP abino able to me about power. Do you agree with him?
They are saying that it is compulsory for them to come to power. A party that was ousted 5 to 6 months ago, Ghana for Esheyi Mufrimu in one of the heaviest defeats in political history. Now, Okase, it is compulsory for MPP to come to power. I don't understand. Ghana for nan ye call polls, ye call election on 7 December 2024. And then Ghanaians said, we don't want MPP again. And ye free power. So if you say it is compulsory to come to power, it's compulsory for you, Alhaji Haruna Muhammad, to come to power, not MPP. Maybe you want to come to power for your own selfish reasons. But the Ghanaians themselves, as it stands now, they want NDC and John Dramani Mahama to continue. They want us to continue because we've started well. Economy-wise, we share economy now, we share exchange rates, we share GDP, gold board, name so born Juma, your gold reserves, Bank of Ghana, a projected profit by the end of the year because we've started well. So how is it compulsory to come to compulsory for MPP to come to power? And almost sembo we shall win to save Ghana. You didn't save Ghana from 2020 to 2024. And then,
so from what you are saying, meaning you will testify to it from 2016 to 2020.
It was okay. It was okay. It was not. I can say it was okay because that was when the free SHS initiative came in. One district, they brought in
one ambulance.
Yes, one
ambulance.
Good initiatives. But then from 2020 to 2024, things started going so, and they were attributing it to so many things. And then there was so many things that were not going on well. CD was depreciating, and then Ghanaians felt no. Now we don't want MPP again. And many of your MPs were not performing well. Dome Kwabenya, Adjo Asafo, she was abroad for almost 2 years. Parliamentary primaries. So it shows you that they are watching. Lydia Alasan at Ayawaso West. They saw that she wasn't really performing.
Lydia, Mom, to be frank, frankly speaking, she was very hardworking.
As compared to John Dumelo was doing better, even in opposition, and he's still doing well.
MPP losing 2024 election, it entails a lot. And
it entails a lot.
But I was really expecting say anka one more committee reports by I was saying one more Ghana for you but me nim nientia woman
Justin Cody
yes. Because for a lot of MPs to lose their seats.
Yes. As for I don't want to put the MPs, the parliamentary and presidential together because they are two different things. And if you watch their primaries, Bamia is saying his own thing, Kennedy is saying his own. It shows you that the presidential and the parliamentary have nothing to do. Yeah. Honestly, from a political point of view, yes, we can say that generally their performance in government affected some of their MPs. But that is in terms of the number of votes. But still, the constituents said, you are not performing well. Intiana skirt and blouse. I mean, NDC, we won. Ayensiano, they ousted our MP na Ayensiano.
Oh yes, Honorable Teddy, very hard work.
Yes.
So far, Onuni Obia were losing his seat. To date, I do not understand.
I also don't understand.
Is it say because for Honorable Teddy to lose his seat?
Yes.
In fact, that day I
think Teddy is the only NDC MP that I think lost his seat.
Yeah.
Yes.
Such a hard-working man.
And then I was so surprised because on also constituency na Mahama called last.
Yes. Because
NADMO director.
Yeah.
Yes, and Obo Ejuma, so you can see him
hardworking.
Yes, but you're almost free. So for some reason or the other, ABC or a TikTok MP, I don't understand. But that is me. I'm not in Ayensiano, so I don't know what is happening. Although what I view from the media.
You know something? I say, kaneno na social media na enye popular sir.
Yes.
But no social media abeye one abeka ye wiase abrabo na say ye da ejuma
yeah,
for even Ashanti regional minister Dr. Frank Amwako Hene. I know very well say senye niema pa no ye a post to TikTok and a lot of people would not know him.
Yes. Internet Ebikra even within and in Secret people didn't know him well.
Me seeing him as the regional minister, people saying or your TikTok, I had no problem with him. I say, come on.
Yes.
Sanka when posting in niema pa any sacrifices are warrior diama NDC and can the position ne kura nko be de yenya. Inti kanina na amafuko TV so nene sa niema no eni wasa enne me say me hey I don't even remember the last time I saw it on my television men kai po bibia anyway anopa area enwumre meti hey kura ya ye kra topics kura we so era me we so it is all because he is a TikTok MP so he doesn't deserve
he's very very hard working.
Yeah, honorable Teddy.
As for Teddy, I'm very very confident. I'm not saying that the current MP, I think she's honorable Ida. I'm not saying she shouldn't perform, but with the way Teddy has also started, I'm sure that Ayusiani will go back to the NDC and then we'll take more.
MPP seats nina baby omulu see
I know, and even inside
Debbie I just have focus that is my constituency.
And then Ablekuma West, I'm also happy that we were able to take it. Eslewusi seat, and I'm very happy we took Ablekuma West. I mean, but on your vote, you see, it is the nature of voters. They talk, but on your vote, even Honorable Lydia, that we thought Onya over 20,000, about 26,000, and John Dumelo also had his.
How comes this losing the seat?
Yes, and also I think some etutio because on that day Obiko tree too and another thing. All these things it has to come down. Yes, but parliamentary presidential is different. As for presidential, we shouldn't attribute it to religion or being northerner because Ghanaians we are now grown. It's Bawumia losing to 38.2. He lost it genuinely because of the work he did as a vice president. He shouldn't blame anybody or make any excuses.
Himself, no. A lot of people, even the Muslims, weren't seeing the Muslim figure in him.
Yes.
And now,
because I feel that if they were voting in Muslim wise or you being a northerner, you and Mahama could have split the votes in the north. But even your MPs, some lost their seats in the north. I think aside Jinapo and a few, almost everybody lost his seats. Bono, we took almost everything.
Bono
as for, and then voter, we took everything.
Yeah.
11 out of 11. OT, we took everything 9 out of 9. So presidential, parliamentary are two different things. So NPP coming into power, parliamentary wise, your MPs were not working and we took them out. Although they took Ayensuane from us. Fine. Either should work, but definitely we being at NADMO with Teddy, we will come back in 2028. I'm not saying it's compulsory, but we will work and we'll come for the seats. Presidential, we will present a new candidate. Mahama will work and leave a legacy. And then our new candidate will come and he will also work. I'm sure, I don't know, I don't want to mention names, so I don't know them.
So they're working and I said, NDC for more.
They are also working. And then whoever will elect among those who are working will come and defeat whoever they bring.
But
I'm not in any position to mention anybody's name.
I don't really know anybody. But said you see for home so no and what kai meeting be a woman call ya catch the woman say woman share no man more be and not home so but chief of staff
they are there
chief of staff Julius Debreba
appointees no be a ejuma nti edru ho a na wako file nomination.
Okay, Julius Debras one year bad sign.
Oh, obi anye bad o. Obi say ablakwa anye bad. Tami Jemfi nye bad. Esudi nkwiti anye bad.
But Julius Debras he's hard working.
Oh yeah, he's very very hard working.
Nti Julius Debras no wine na ba be shia.
As for say yen declare MPP na ekwo presidential 31st January. Yeah, they emfa a date in my. Yeah, set date are you.
But Julius is coming, right?
Unless we ask Julius himself.
Okay, I'm going to third topic for discussion. NPP raise early primaries or master stroke. Do you think NPP primaries no enche or mobile early?
I feel it's too early, especially when we have just elected a government. That's where my problem is. The focus should be on criticisms against the government, not focusing on winning power back when you have just lost it. And then this defeat is also not a small defeat. So I feel that the concentration was to be criticizing Mahama and the things that he has not done. But Omofio say, no, let's focus on getting time to campaign, according to Justin Kodia, that they didn't get enough time to campaign. It's the reason why they are going for early primaries. And then me sure say Omobeko National Executive Abano ebi amon pese ebe affected. They have their reasons why. Say omo neck. I don't know who formed the neck do, but Omoko National who say no, an early primaries is good. Till next year, Nkosi January the near who the MPP for the neighbor. Now you see who the yes the neighbor. But whatever the case, early primaries, late primaries, NDC we are presenting a new candidate, and then whoever it is, we are definitely heading into 2020. It's very confident. Campaigning on the legacy of Mahama and then on the works of the new candidates, and they will win power.
Okay, so share NPP for one more primaries one more date abase nyame aduma on the 31st of January 2026. Just now all can be said they should focus more on the government.
They should criticize us.
Do you think Sadia no Emma NDC amanyoko mu nyamu freedom bi ana because the internal war na kwosho MPP
freedom
ama enema bi wo hono kra na enko ye I think recently especially this one D-levy na MPP for were supposed to speak against it, but just then Canadian Agyapong koto bomba attention nina free the conversation that was supposed to go on say mo say E-levy ye mo di D-levy bom e di aba nanso ekowi eche instead of sanka wo mo bekasa no na attention nina no I should say e di akoho no.
Yes, right now MPP all their attention is with their primaries. Conversation is with their primaries, and then right now NDC we are governing, and then MPP as an opposition party, they are not criticizing us. They are also preparing for primaries. I'm not saying it's giving us freedom, but as a political party, I'm expecting it's a function of a political party to criticize a ruling government. And that is what we NDC were doing. In as much as we had primaries, we had even parliamentary primaries and all that to go to. We were still criticizing the MPP. But, I mean, I'm an NDC person. So many internal conflicts. Now, they are doing their own thing. Now you see it, baby. I don't mind. But as a political party, despite me being NDC, it's a function that they are supposed to criticize us. Or more criticize, it gives us ideas. And of course, they help bring the needs of the people out. As a political party, one say, the enconform pa, me say, if we are MPP na D-levy one pa, won't mean nothing called parliament in Koka. It's the opposition party led by Afenyo Markin. And there was some voice it out. But even the MPs are not focusing on that. They are also joining Baumia to, I think, at minimum, is it 60 or 50?
66.
68. And I say, because
some MPs are womuluzi womu seats.
60. Ebi I mean, can say more parliament.
Current ones no ebi count, but some are those who lost.
Me can say 66
No. From videos
oh.
I checking, some are those who lost their seats. First timer, and I was like, hey, now who first timer? Who go parliament? Yeah, more Kenya.
And I said, wait, they said Jerry Asem now come.
Jerry.
And now when you're not champion, why now? Because first timer they say when you're not champion Jerry. Those are the two people that I know that they are first.
Who if you say, menshia
South. I also.
Yeah, first time is nibi MPP ni mu. And Kamuni there, first time.
Ubete kakra.
Yeah, kwa. Na unsu wudi echire.
On say bia na promising appointment. Say bia oba na we ni power bia obe deputy minister.
Inti ne panambe.
And now, all they will support a quota winning candidates nature. You know, it doesn't work like that.
But don't you think this whole thing that they are doing, one more say party, no?
Definitely, internal conflict destroys the party. Party, they say, about Bekawa, Nefru to him. Intino, we MPP for too many more. We share MMDCs, we share MPs. See, MPs now may lose some seats. No, definitely, maybe there is something about Kennedy they don't like. Maybe they feel Kennedy was supportive in their loss of their seat, which is not true. Only international South, my own Lusu seat war, Abia, Menshia South. Maybe our fund be. And Kennedy he funds people, even outside. He funds so many things. Into Obia Banhose or Pesika, prime minister, definitely you give it to him. Tinipano will repay Kennedy one way or the other. But they have their reasons why they are supporting. And I'm saying, almost among Kosu and we also at the back, we are watching them. But early primaries, yes, yeah.
Okay. We end this and Tuncheng. I just want to ask you this question. I know you are an NDC, but Yenfa non Tuncheng. Give me 2 qualities of Kennedy Agyapong. Good qualities of Kennedy Agyapong.
He speaks the truth.
Okay, 1.
He speaks the truth, and then he's Ghanaian. Like he cares about the people of Ghana. Honestly, he cares about the people of Ghana. So I can say 2 qualities. There has to be, yes, he speaks the truth, and he's not too. He doesn't play everything partisan. That is Obisa Obia. Nipa never tell you. MPP, I have MPP friends. Yes, and he's Bamiadi gold for oil policy buy. He heavily. I think I even have the video. I say Obia oil. Gold. Also gold koji oil. He heavily criticized it. So that was where he's somebody who is very loud. He was loud when we were in government, and he was loud when we were even in opposition. He's very loud, and he's loud. Some of them is true. He's not too partisan. Although yes, he came together and said, after all, everything we have to support the party. Yes, and because he belongs to a political party. But in all, he's a truthful person.
Give me 2 qualities of Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia.
Bawumia is an academic. He's an academia. He's somebody who has gone far in academics. So he's a well-learned person. But they be
oh no! But I asked him to give me 2 qualities of Kennedy Agyapong, or orchestrate his outspoken. He speaks the truth. Already, one day home, but me can't say one of qualities of Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Or who may all just say, or junior, busia. We who baby or the so they should tell you say, or no NDC ni nekurano. We who say Kennedy Agyapong is someone wakano kure. How much more wow we NDC ni? Sabre ya minimo kase die. Yadi honorable pariye no kwa be kamensa. But I come in 9 minutes pe. Na ma shali jumedie show. But enya she no. Me man small minutes bi pe. Na de obeka no na eja wode atudwe eja de bia meka se dudu akunya ye ntena so nche wo se eja edwuma ne so tena wo so fa baby na eja wode bi fa ha wati bi free mu multiply bi times bi ni nyina no eka ho na unfortunately ama went to me ama bedru ntemba wo ba bedru ha nko ade me aka me 9 minutes na 9 minutes ne so de be ma ne mpa ho ma me fa eno so na me ma na kwa bashonko na mimbisa ne se eniema etisen honorable pai me bia bako de oba de na daru ma me so me hu yie papa in fact watch de ma hwe kwan so ahwa eche na me nya message ni se o ye se eja ye fro figure em wo kwa ye eniema boko ye ma boko pa na mo se mo be sha se aton chance dan dia boss ransa no motu foundation.
Well,
why you late in China, dear? There be a chia woman today, and then, dear, ya bunch of to go.
Yeah, said the worker. Said a buy and party systems here, say about opposition. None of the can has said 24 so near much you want no pound by first opposition. It is something 24 who saw move to tone and Yema said by my bits, yes, about Bemu. because NPP Amanyoko is very important and necessary. Say 2028 we capture power neighbor. If say and travel go and go for buy ya, omodi be Google na for so you so mantimi anye. Say we say yeba. Na we say yeba. Yeah, MPP no. I say yen mu adwuma yi. Na sanity mi aba power. Eti say obehwa adwuma nhyehyɛ na ne yen no.
And e mo nhyehyɛ we de.
Eti say na mo say we ebisi nye. Eye internal systems are akodo asem. Eti say yehwe kuku damfo yo mo yi omuti. So mo pe flag bearership ya. Wo mo adwen kira wo mo de ba no. Na beki ka bom ne aboa amaya pagya party no sanse party nya ba kofo dia MPP Amanyoko nyina ya dia do party ni pa yi said na wo kan say bi mu say hyehyɛ efiri soro aba form ne ho kɔ me de na minim ni sɛ wo kɔ police stations bia ade bia ya hyehyɛ ase free form ne dia akɔsoro nti me te say di free soro aba form no me kra na na so me hu ni sɛ ebia Amanyoko mu nyina atena se no mu gitu mu dia fine, but when you then the right now was here, no, Yenshana party, Yen Fluosan say MPP betimi about power. Said the Honorable Kennedy can said the Brian Champon Baumia Munila can say, this a year within ourselves, no, ye who quite before swa, ye bear ye we see it me and who ya, I'm telling you. We will beat the NDC hands down in 2028.
And the Jumana Swanka, Samusha, Sientem, no Marientem, na Sabre, Musha, Sefri, Shrebe for media. Not just say in Chono, 16% to Quebianamo, Munya Jumani,
no crown, I say, yes, say, Safina National Debabon, saying because say, a more better say free soro. Edia Bafom. But you say other flag bearerships and more person contest, maybe Edia attention about say, oh, Debbie, Mumma Yam Conon said, you know. Your format and your con dada no anti mejidi pass omunyina so be ya adwen o metia se so
delegates conference the 19th of July
okay ebi amukodu ho no ma ye be nhyehyɛ bebre be sesanti nyehu kra se ekɔ free suro ekɔ free form de omanfo no epɛ no esuro na be free form na be free at the end of the day the nipa no epɛ na ebenya. That is the sign of fancy trim obi antimi intimidate obi a Amanyoko obi antimi nya obi ahwe se de meka akonya de to form a aprapre eba enti MPP Amanyoko nyina mo kama okuma nto yem ye dem se obi bia so wo na chitafo nyina mo kama okuma nto yem se ye hye free soro ana ye free form de omanfo no so mo pe amana baba flag bearership ama new patriotic party no maybe be say free bia no that person will win at the end of the day and MPP will win at the end of the day.
Now primary since so amudi data ba say nyame ya adoma on the 31st of January 2026 and am don't you think it is too early?
One or the other I'll be thinking is not too early. Why I'm saying it's not too early is say yetimi here no free wa on say ohwe already omo ba no Honorable Ken, Dr. Baumia, Brian Champon, Dr. Yosef Duchum and other people, no, the party already knows them. We knows what they can do. We know their capabilities and all that. And he say, no. Yes, me who say Ebeboa me strong opposition leader who will keep the government on the ethos properly. Now Magana for who say, Amanyoko na nasa ban otisono onye nadwuma ye ohwe opposition leader no ne submissions odeba anasa na adwenchira odeba echere government ne yewe a ebema Ghana for na we say no, this man we must keep him very well.
But then again, don't you think senka time we mom na was say more dey criticizing NDC aban no?
Yes.
Because you see ano internal war no e was through to the extent say aban ye was streets wo mu ye bibi body kura na mu hu. What dia na obi to say ya branche ya ne komu nyina yi nkrampan yi mobono regional chairman sa branche ne dey. This is a few we say MPP for mu nim na mo sa koyi ni say bono regional chairman na me angasa me mu amtie me no mo ba chia ya because there is nothing like qualities of PCR the kura material na ebi ni mu qualities of a good leader ebi ni mu kura
answer oko IS oko hospital your doctors wo a doctor for na bi hwa for na no o ma for mawu o mutimi nhwo mu ye mu ebi nso so hwo mu nyankwa and so still na yare ya koho nti ayare sabia de obenya doctors omunya papa obenya de papa
sa na omunya papa ne do so do
omunya no so etie ebenya bi wo ma omuya ebenya bi
ba wo de ka no kura wa wo ye MPP ni wutie na nim kasa afele say
enye de to be honest with you, we don't talk like that. Okay. A party where you want to come on power, no, togetherness in here, and certain things like this doesn't bring the party together.
Okay.
The biana meka metna ha na maka asemi hobi onu krebo ayeka. When you look at the NDC, Adia ma muta bia muta EDBT and the unity in the party.
I was telling him today.
Me MPP ni die. But adia equipe the NDC no. Ema mutimi eya omuniema ye ni the unity in the party.
Yeah.
Please, I'm urging the New Patriotic Party. Yen nyina mesre. Say yemma unity ni nyade. Enye kese wo yentem. So the honorable Ken Kayan, without unity we can win. So the other aspirants in can. Without unity we can win. We go we kodiha. Now we could at the end of the day and won't say more better cheche.
And that's new acting chairman BUTTEY.
Yeah.
Abrante yabe to be my chairman BUTTEY no to be suspended. Me turn am say, hey, NTM penny for just said that MPP party. Now one more here. One more so Abrante so sa. Mu sure na o free one mu said that nyana sa so na.
On say yem pese ye internal matters ye baby. Na obi hu akwaka no na afi
National Peace Party ana woni menya adwe
yeah dey and say me can now near and I'm say oba will say you win power me I just what I want you to know is that whoever you bring, be it Kennedy or be it Baumia or surprisingly Educhum, it is not going to change anything or change for a fact. Say
Kennedy we
will win 2028 election because we are also bringing a new candidate. And then now Kase, she's right saying that your mind has shifted away from government focus.
Sure.
Yes. Sure. And then we are also working, and you can agree that we are working. No, we are working, and we are just 5 months.
Sure.
Whoever you bring, NDC will win election 2028.
Oh, yeah, me, I'm hoping say NDC no. They are bringing definitely also be in any more Facebook akra Honorable Julius Deborah.
Oh,
me MPP. I saw me be MPP. Julius Deborah
we know what we are saying.
He's a fine man, very humble person. When I'm the neighbor, I winning election in them. Despite the personality, they come up, but say politics now that they are MPP, ye baby tino. But I like him. He's a very humble man. The chief, I think he's the
chief of staff.
Yeah, chief of staff.
Yeah.
Me time in nya swan san. Today, mami bisa last question we.
Okay.
Ken for Riata. So na ya twena still was prostate cancer ne be mamu nyina ayemre ontumi ntu ne nan na jampo so say nipa oyali we should at least deal with him on the basis of the health then abeka dey afa ho mama just 2 minutes now.
Okay.
Sorry so
what I would say about Ken Oforiatta cases beboa ama yenya fairness in accountability and then international laws and all that. Kakra metimi aka ne say ye nyina be di no kra even the NDC themselves they are aware of what we're talking about. In 2019 Nyamine FJ anka ye hwere ye finance minister in 2019 ye nyina nim so kwasha bruchiri bra nanalo danko akufo san win second term ye san maintaining as finance minister edimre kakra ansana otimi aba beto na adwuma no wo ye so enti ken de ye ntimi nka say cases be and allegations be yenya won so ntina or pretending so ya reserve on be face law. No, we all know since 2019 Ken Oforiatta has not been feeling well and nyina enim say na cancer na ye no emra I think say 2019 the pictures be quite balance and enim nyina no owo to ne safre no but nyankopon so nimu kakra enti samre ya on my ye kasa o yare die ye nyina emfantu ye trim say no kre yare na o yare ma no ono kra wode bibia ba sesenka bibi foforo kra wo ho bia ye betimi dia ye bisa questions anka ebia nko beye on say anya say ye ni abreu onya ya anko ba bibia no oba be sure but ahode ni ho.
But I don't know why this question is in my head. Frankly speaking, me anga say mo kwa emissary. Say nyame mfa samba in case me see in case say oda ne benkum so a body na wedi nyina no aye kwa na say
enye kwa
who is going to stand?
He has assets. He has bank accounts.
Enye kwa
he able to me take control of all that. But say once enemy kind of time when they say bibi aye health there, you can't push him to the extreme.
Sure.
You know, me sure say na OSP2 and I'm say on relax say it's health basis. Health there. We know what we want to be. The American say people should keep supporting the NDC, keep supporting us. And then people should also keep watching this show as well. I mean, more here. They should just keep supporting us, and that is all I have to say.
Okay, Maminti wants to find out.
So the American kakra say, especially in our party, Ghana for you na botre. Me hu say ebi mo titi never be brave within the party, and yeah, sure mo say Nyankopon ya doma acha 2026. The party will be clean. The party will be united. Be a more free party will be almost we will have a great opposition leader who will work for the party to win power in 2028. Nti yegusua wa otwenye mu yenya botrema ye ho na afeso ye make sure say odo no bekoso wo yentem na nkabo mu so aye adwuma eno na beboa ama MPP yetime adi nkunim 2028.
Okay, odo ne de wunya papa person say MPP party ndo odo aye fe no do ebi eni ba hu NDC party na kane ne ye ka say NDC ye party onya konno na MPP ya konno na so ne da me wo ka say NDC party ne ya konno say MPP amanyokoro hono abo pare Enoch NPP communication team members also and Akweku Dan Quartain and KNUST NDC communication team member and Sabre mene wo mo etwetwe enkomode fa kosho MPP ni NDC party nyina ne Ghana nyina no wo ma kyerɛkyerɛ mu mo am joining here from start to this time ye beda mu nyina asemo amode ma dwenkyerɛ fa comment section asemembre ne tikafra mentumi ankenka but mo amode ba ye nyina no ya dia mehu na asehonko enkoma executive producer Mr. Daniel Yebua Obi and just say Gina Fidie ne chi handle camera ne ade nyina no edma yesa so and Hana ATP and edi newspaper review no ebesom me so amiti na dwem edi dwumedi ebesom me di ene nana ya so nyame aduma Wednesday yebesan so edi ehia exactly 2 p.m. makramo.